Man United chief Berrada sticking with 2028 title aim. Man United chief Berrada sticking with 2028 title aim. Manchester United chief executive Omar Berrada is sticking with his aim of marking the club's 150th anniversary in 2028 by winning the men's and women's league titles. Berrada first outlined Project 150 to staff in September 2024. United were founded as Newton Heath in 1878, and Berrada wants to mark the club's 150-year milestone in 3 years' time with a return to the summit of the English game. Given the men's team just experienced their worst domestic campaign since the 1973-74 relegation season, and the women have to usurp Chelsea's unbeaten treble winners, the task is not easy. But in an in-depth interview with the United We Stand fanzine, external to be published on Wednesday, Berrada says it is better to aim high than have no target at all. It's establishing a series of targets within a time frame so we can focus our efforts and energy on that goal, the 47-year-old said. Can the team win the Premier League title by 2028? Of course. We've just finished 15th and it seems an impossible task. But why not aim for it? Why not do everything in our power? Emulating Barcelona. In 2002-03, a year before Berrada joined the Catalan Giants, Barcelona finished 6th, 22 points behind champions Real Madrid. In an example of how quickly fortunes can change, they won the Champions League 3 years later. I firmly believe we can do it, he said of United's prospects. Berrada qualified docs. We have 2 or 3 summer windows to build a team to start competing to win the Premier League. Berrada wore. Nobody is saying we don't want to win it until then. We're setting ourselves a target with a specific time frame to go and aim for. Berrada accepts the backdrop to his comments. Following on from a Europa League final defeat by Tottenham, he estimates cost between £80 million to £90 million in revenue, and a second round of redundancies is not great. However, he sees the completion of the £50 million upgrade at United's Carrington training ground as a huge benefit, including on the women's side. Berrada, we've been a bit distracted with all the issues around the men's first team, but we are committed to making the women's team very successful, said Berrada. You've heard minority owner Jim Ratcliffe say if you're wearing the United shirt, then you must win. That's exactly how I feel. A club of our scale has a responsibility to grow football in general and contribute to women's football. Amorim is similar to Guardiola. But Berrada knows where the major external focus will be, in particular on coach Ruben Amorim, who had such a tortuous introduction to life at United following his arrival from Sporting in November. Berrada joined United